It's the great content shift, and it's happening across the industry right now. Welcome in, everyone. I am Pyburn of the Pulse Network. We're talking with Gary Oberbrunner of GenArts. And Gary, you had talked before about, you being the VP of engineering and the chief scientist, if you will, but you also talked about developing the products. So I kind of want to go in that direction now as far as the shifting technologies are concerned. How has this really changed the way you develop the different products out there? How has it really switched up?
I think one of the big shifts that's happening in the industry is a push towards standardization in a lot of different ways. One way we see that happening is development of standard plug-in interfaces. So our mission at GenArts is to give visual effects to everyone everywhere. And that means from the high end to the low end, editors, motion graphics, compositors. So we write plugins for a lot of different host products, Avid, Adobe, Nuke, and the list goes on. Traditionally, each of those host products had its own way for plugins to talk to it. And so plugin vendors had to write specific plugins that would work with Adobe or with Nuke or with Flame.
And you'd have to write almost hand code for each individual one of them.
Exactly. And so what we've been involved in is the OFX standard, Open Effects. And that's an open source standard for plugins and host products to talk together and exchange parameter values and images. And it's totally opening up that market. It's enabling this sort of cross-platform workflow. It's enabling new hosts to come online and accept plugins. It's enabling our plugins to plug into new hosts that we would never have been able to.
How important is this right now, really? Because we're seeing so many people creating their own content and so on and so forth, and they want to get their hands on something like this. How important is it for them?
What it really does is it totally democratizes the ability of people to get the effects that they want. Sony Vegas is a perfect example.
Yeah.
They implement the OFX standard. GenArts implements the OFX standard. Easy, perfect fit, and you get Sapphire and Sapphire Edge on Sony Vegas.
That is so cool. It's the OFX standard. It's put together by GenArts. He's Gary Oberbrunner, the chief scientist as well as VP of engineering at GenArts. I'm Pyburn of the Pulse Network. This has been another conversation about the great content shift.